Welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. He'll bring it out. It's Hampton. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense will go on the attack first. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Georgia Southern in a hurry. From the gun on third down. He lobs one high down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Kennesaw State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease. And I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver. And
turning it on. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Now on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Dorsey.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Thanks to grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back. And into the end zone. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Offense gets set for second down. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Under fire. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
What is this shit?
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Dorsey. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Splits the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Working on the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The sure hands, it's Miller. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
At the 36. Brings up second down.
At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
When offenses get first downs like this, they move the sticks and they get some momentum. Look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
Are you done watching Monday Night Football? It's pissing me off.
And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains.
And you know the Jags aren't going to win either.
Snap to the back. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. The Eagles will try to pick it up on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Using his legs to buy some time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
I don't know, like this play.
Looking to fire. Pressure coming.
God.
Trying to get rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up his first down.
This update's fucking hard.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. The quick out. There he goes. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Wants to throw it. Snagged out of the air. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll try the run. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
They're going to ride this running back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
How about this offense deciding to run the football, be physical, find a hole, get downhill, Palmer, and get the first down?
Yeah, and it helps, too, when you've got a running back like this guy. He just knows how to fall forward and get those hidden yards. Big weapon in this offense.
Monkey, baby. No, the Jaguars scored.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
Can they get any stops? That's the question.
Kennesaw State has a chance now on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down.
Just milk some more time.
They'll try it again from the one on second and goal.
We
got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on second and goal?
It should be a walk-in.
Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
10, Georgia Southern, 0.
Coming out with it, it's Hampton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quarterback on the keeper. Slithers into space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that's a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Zings it complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. To the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. 1st down, Kennesaw State. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Kennesaw State.
And in the closing moments of the 1st half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
2nd half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Got the 1st down, looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He'll keep it himself. Got the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
The defense has
That's
got
not
to do a
too
better
bad.
job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Yeah, let's just
And
keep the
that
ball
goes
out of
down
his
as
hands.
incompletion, but that's a smart
Can't
play.
have him out.
And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime. Maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident, not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far. Every time I just tuck it, take off scrambling, something good seems to happen, so that's not going to stop. And I think moving forward, this defense has got to expect him to scramble more often.
From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
Georgia Southern in a hurry. He'll pull it on the read. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that.
You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Quick strike through the air for the score. Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
After your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Shotgun snap on third down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
By the back. Game center. Brings up second down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll move the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a third and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in stride at the 15. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Great job by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Turning it on. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here's the handoff. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this This offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls!
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Punts it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll try to get it through the air. Rush is on him. He's going to take off. At the 45 on his way. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. It's complete. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Georgia Southern in a hurry. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys.
A shot toward the end zone. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Eagles will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Eagles! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not We talked about it in the offseason. Oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.
Oh, number 2, Arkansas. Oh, God. 89s overall. What do you say?
If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness. Sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys,
loser of the national championship game? Fuck me.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going.
Woo.
He'll bring it out. It's Willis. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Razorbacks offense will be first on the attack. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Razorbacks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The RPO, fire complete to the left. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Let's play our game. Let's play our game.
So Kennesaw State's offense will get the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor.
Jesus
in who wins this football game. Well, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup. It's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys
have a lot of stars on defense.
Because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the net.
Here we go. Yes, sir.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Smith. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Leaves him with the back.
Jesus
And
Christ.
there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. There he goes. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quick strike complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Fuck yeah.
You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Willis. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Makes the quick grab. He breaks a tackle. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. The Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's Ashmore. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
God, right by
In
me.
the middle, it's Figueroa. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run.
Low-key like afraid to blitz.
Stopping him short of the first down line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on
Playing the
this
number
first
2
quarter.
team in the country.
Here on third down for this
Yep.
offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it in the middle. It's Ashmore. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on second down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm with it.
He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense, next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dorsey. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Kennesaw State.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting his tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead.
He's loose. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. This crowd knows when to bring it. Leaves it with the back. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it's no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Got his man. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll send the back in motion. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught behind the line. It's hooked. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. At midfield, he's got room. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Send the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. Finds his tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. It's caught. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. The play action fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And now on, it's not fourth down, it's third down, and the field goal unit's out there. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's hear another hog call and send it back to the guys in Razorback Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to start the second half here. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounces into the end zone. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense.
Defense is
They open this third quarter on top, and they build the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to
I need you to just
I riled up my guys at halftime.
keep going, dude. I'm going to tell you, we're going to get
Come
hurt.
out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
No.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
Good deed, good
And
deed.
he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll do it himself.
Good deed.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Firing to
Good
the
deed.
right, complete.
Good deed.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Puts it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He'll pull it down. Complete to the left. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Second down, they'll go to the air. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but they're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Quick completion on the out. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't.
Oh, we're not run on a lot. I'll tell you that right
Be
now,
interested to
buddy.
see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's Figueroa. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Yeah, that guy.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ashmore. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Yeah,
They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hooks. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
53.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. Bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Cal took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Berkeley. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. A harsh reality of
like 4 yards, we're taking that today.
Conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He leaves it with his back. Got the 1st down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses have played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
Using his feet to buy time. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work.
I'm in a fucking battle right now.
Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play.
Wes is in the stream with you.
Working well behind the sticks on
Starting in the
second
chat.
down. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to run it. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Oh, Jim.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but this is a critical 3rd down that they have to convert. They don't want to give the ball back and put the pressure on their own defense.
Complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
What a dart.
Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
How do I get that guy on my team?
The defense desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up
hell no.
down.
You ain't kicking that
You don't
straight.
see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure with this guy
You're
scrambling.
not
though,
kicking
they
that
may try to
straight.
go for this.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Another opportunity here. They had on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Ashmore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
My name is
No
Ball,
signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all time.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go in, this is a top 10
That
team
was
you're playing
fucking
against. Like,
rough.
everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these...
Yeah, I need to move conferences for sure. Do you think we're ranked after that? I will look at that and then I'm eating. Let's say 19. 19's my guess. Oh, not ranked is insane. That's insane. Not ranked is fucking unreal. 3-0 and just beat the number 2 team in the... What? Whose dick do I have to suck? Well, we have more proving grounds because we still have number 11 Kansas State on the schedule later. So I'm kind of hyped for that game on the road again. That's fucking dumb as shit. 7-3 is ridiculous, too. One and one Nebraska. 2-1 BYU. I don't get it. Arkansas is still number 13. Like, I completely understand that you have like a 2-1 Georgia ranked, and you have a 2-1 Miami ranked. But like 1-1 Nebraska, 2-1 Texas Tech, 2-1 BYU. Whatever. What a game.